Hey Vision Chasers, it's Dr. Byrd here. As we begin this new year, I want to equip you with the things that you will need to make this year the best year ever, because that's what Vision Chasers do. They make sure that they get better each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, and each and every year. So I'm going to give you 3 keys to help you make 2019 the best year ever. And they're going to be memorable because they all begin with a P. So let's begin. The first P is purpose. Purpose. If you want to make 2019 the best year ever, what you're going to have to do is really think about and discover your purpose. For each and everyone on this planet, there's a special purpose in their life. For their life. And I often tell you, chase your vision of success. And what I'm talking about is your purpose. There's something in this world that you're designed, that you're destined to do. And the thing about your purpose is when you know you're working in and you're chasing your vision of success and you're fulfilling your purpose in life, you're more happy. Those are happy people when they're doing what they know they're supposed to do. And so that's why it's important, why I tell you this all the time. Don't let anyone tell you what you're supposed to do. Don't let people tell you, hey, you got it. You have to go to college. You have to be a doctor. You have to be a lawyer. You have to be all those things. Getting information from people and feedback from people is nice. But you don't want to let other people dictate what you are supposed to do with your life, because it'll only cause a whole lot of frustration. It'll cause a whole lot of frustration because when people are trying to pull your strings and make you do something that you're not 100% certain you're supposed to do, it'll be difficult for you to give 100% of your effort, because there's always going to be that part in you that's just a little unsure about, is this what I'm supposed to do? So what I want you to do for this new year, if you're not 100% sure of your purpose, is you need to sit down and think about what it is you like to do, about what you want to do with your life. And on the internet, if you search, and I'll include some links in the description section, there's a number of interest inventories out there on the internet to help you discover what your purpose may be. Now, let me tell you about your purpose. It is 100% healthy to be experimenting. And decide, I think I may want to do this, and let's do some research, maybe do an internship in that field and discover, that's not necessarily for me. That's okay. That's really healthy to really delve into and experiment and eliminate certain things off of your list until you find ultimately what it is your purpose in life is, what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Now, another thing about purpose is I want you to, think about, career, what you may want to do with your life as a career, but also think deeper than that. For example, myself, I was a teacher, I'm a principal now, and those things are nice. I love teaching. I love working with young people, but my deeper purpose, this is my purpose in life, is to help people chase their vision of success. And the way I do that is by talking to you and recording these videos. And I do that as a teacher, I do that as a principal, but my overall purpose in life is to help people chase their vision of success. And that makes me so happy. So if it could be only 20 people watch this video, or it could be 20 million people watch this video. Either way, I'm very happy because I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life. And so what I really like about these videos and doing this is that these videos are archived. They're going to be here forever. So long after I've retired or after I've left this earth, these videos will be around to help other people chase their vision of success. So that makes me happy. So that's what you have to do. Well, number one, you've got to discover for yourself what is your purpose in life. Number 2 is planning. Planning. You have to plan for the results that you expect. Again, you have to plan for the results that you expect. plan for the results that you expect. So if you want big things to happen, you're going to have to put in a lot of the work on the front end before you set out to pursue those results. You know, success does not just happen. It doesn't just magically appear. You don't just close your eyes and see yourself as being very successful in life, or see a bunch of A's and B's on your report card and it just happens. You're going to have to do certain things in order to make that happen. And for you as a vision chaser, this is a matter of discipline. It's a matter of discipline, because with each and every day, you have opportunities to make decisions about how you're going to spend your time. And remember, there's good decisions and there's bad decisions. But if you're properly planning how you're going to spend that time, you're going to make more good decisions than bad decisions, so that you can ultimately pursue your goal. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about using the planner. I'm talking about sitting down, writing in a planner, what are your goals for the day? What are your goals for the week? Meticulously going through your planner and making sure that you're spending your time wisely. The other thing, for those of you who are in school, you know, each and every class period, I'm sure you're going to have an objective on the board. If you want to make sure that you don't have to spend, if you want to limit the amount of time that you're going to need to spend studying, you need to make sure before you leave that class that you master that objective. Again, if you want to limit the amount of time that you need to study, make sure that you do not leave that class without mastering that objective that's on the board. And if you're struggling with mastering that objective, you need to let your teacher know, excuse me, I don't think that I've mastered that objective. Could you give me just a little bit of feedback? That conversation does not take long. That's a 2, maybe 3-minute conversation. Your teacher can give you some tips that you will need in order to help you master that objective. Again, if you want to properly plan for the results that you expect, you're going to have to be efficient in those ways and take those steps by being proactive and going to your teachers and saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable walking out of this classroom with knowing that I have not mastered that objective. So planning is so very important. How you spend your time, being efficient with how you spend your time so that you can accomplish your long-term goals. And the other thing that planning does is it holds you accountable. It holds you accountable. When you plan, you're not just going through the motions, going through life, and there's no consequences for a mismanagement of time. So hold yourself accountable, get that planner out, make sure that you're making plans and you're prioritizing which things you need to do over the other things, so that you can make sure that you're making, again, more good decisions than bad decisions. Planning is so important, and it's very, very active, and the proof of your planning is your planner. Number 3 is process. You know, I'm sure many of you have seen the picture that has up top, it has the line like this, and it's a straight line. And the caption on it is what many people think success is like. And then on the bottom, there's the caption is what success is really like, and it's got a whole bunch of, the line is all like this and doing all these kind of things on its way to ultimately success. And that image is so very true. Success is like that, and success, on your way to success, there's going to be moments where you're going to be scratching your head and you're going to be second guessing yourself, and you're not going to be very happy. At times you may be frustrated, because ultimately, you know, failure is a stop on the road to success. Because failure is something that you're going to have to learn from in order to continue to move forward. That's a part of life. And it's important to really embrace that. You know, because we're all humans and we're imperfect, and sometimes even though we may have pretty good plans, it just doesn't work out. And so we've got to use that. We've got to use that moment of failure or setback, or perhaps it's just a temporary delay in our plans moving forward. We've got to accept that. We've got to make sure that we have a positive mindset about that. Have though this delay may be temporary, I can still learn from it so that I can continue to move forward. That's the mindset you have to have when we're talking about the process, and treasuring that process and understanding that we can learn from the process. On the way to success, there's always opportunities to learn and grow and get better. You see, people who struggle with the process, they get down when they fail. They may not get back up and try again when they fail, because they don't understand the importance of learning from the process. The process is a teacher. The process, it's not a perfect straight line where you're not going to experience any resistance. No. Vision chasers understand that there are going to be some bumps in the road, and they also understand the importance of learning from those bumps in the road so that they can make sure that they continue moving forward the next time they experience something similar, or maybe even avoid it altogether because they learned from the previous time. So that's the difference. And you, as a vision chaser, I want you to be able to, I experienced failure, let me learn from that and continue moving forward. That's the way you need to be. So to sum it up, number one is you have to know your purpose. What is it you're supposed to be doing with your life? You're going to be so much happier when you know what that is and you start walking in it. Number two, you need to plan how you are going to spend your time so that you're not wasting time, and so that you're always using your time wisely so that you can accomplish your goals. And then number three, you have to respect and learn from the process. And you do this by having a positive mindset. Positive mindset. And that's going to keep you moving forward during those times of temporary setbacks. So there it is. There's your 3 P's that help you make 2019 the best year ever. Think about that. And until we meet again, please keep chasing the vision. Bye.